Live from Rate Field on the south side of Chicago. Major League Baseball on tap. It's the Houston Astros going up against the Chicago White Sox.
And now, please welcome.
And we'll be back with the first pitch right after this.
Chicago White Sox.
On the hill for the White Sox, Sean Burke. And for some reason, he's not quite as effective here in front of his home crowd, Chris.
Yeah, Boog, and the fans are well aware of that. For him, he's got to just not press and go out there and say, hey, I'm just treating this like any start. Home, on the road, it doesn't matter. My job is to focus on that catcher's mitt, attack hitters, and just try to move through a ball game. So if he can find that kind of focus, doesn't matter where he's pitching because he has good enough stuff to go out there and win a ball game.
And we're underway here on the south side of Chicago. The 0-1. And that one clips the corner. Burke, 26 years old, and he was a third-round pick in 2021. The 0-2. Fights it off. He'll see another. The 0-2.
0-1.
Got him. One away.
Batting second, the designated hitter, Jordan.
Now we check out the Astros lineup. Singy, the numbers tell us this is an offense designed to swing it. They're not going to force a ton of action on the bases, and so obviously that is one of the focal points that we'll look at.
And you look at the quality of the at-bats because of the fact that the legs aren't a part of this game. They have to be very selective, look for long pitch counts, grinding out at-bats, and really barrels to the baseball because it's a lot easier to jog around the bases than for these players to sprint.
Murakami steps on the bag. Quick start to this afternoon's action. Two gone. Two down, bases empty. Isaac Paredes up next for the Astros. Just missed.
What's a good pitch there. Really had some run and finished a little up and in just on the edge. And that's one of those, if you swing at it, you hit a broken bat as you jog back to the dugout.
Foul ball. Two down, nobody on. Hammered down the right side, but foul.
Let's go, Shotty.
And now 2-2.
He hasn't gotten the result yet, but he's got to feel pretty confident. 3 foul balls in a row. He's right on this pitcher.
Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout. Time for the White Sox to go to work. No score. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. Back here on the south side. And towing the mound for Houston in this one, Peter Lambert. What's the word on him?
Anytime you have 5 pitches to work with on the mound, that repertoire can be a real weapon in terms of keeping hitters off balance, man. It's one of those things that I'm going to be looking for in this one. Does he have a feel for all of those pitches, or is he just able to get 1 or 2 over in the strike zone where he wants? Now, it's tough to do to be able to command all those pitches, but if he can, he is going to be very tough for the opponent today.
The 0-1. Up the middle, Pena on the run, throw to first. Got him. Nice play. Time to check out the lineup for the White Sox. Not the highest team batting average for this squad. They're down towards the bottom of the league in total hits, and Singy, because of that, they don't score a ton.
Yeah, and Boog, I'm looking for a little better performance out of them today. I mean, if they're going to be dangerous, if they're going to be able to create scoring opportunities, they're going to have to start making some individual adjustments. A lot of players in this lineup probably aren't happy with how they've hit the ball so far. So today's a chance to get something going.
Munetaka Murakami, batting with one down, takes a strike.
Ball.
Breaking ball, and that got him.
Batting third baseman, Miguel Vargas.
Swing, and that ball smashed on a line. And that's got extra bases written all over it. Murakami coming home. He will score, and they take the lead.
Well, they strike first as he gets the job done to bring home the run. Pretty much a model swing on that one as he ripped it into the opposite field gap. And I'm sure he's going to be watching that one back on video because that's the kind of swing you want to bottle. So many positives that led to that knock.
Colson Montgomery steps to the plate for the White Sox. That one finds the zone, and it's 0-1. Man at second. That's in there. 0-2 now.
Let's see if he's willing to use the whole field right here. Definitely pounding him away.
The 0-2.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
Runner at second here, one gone. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball.
This guy's seen 2 changeups in a row. Could be a little vulnerable for a fastball right here.
The 1-2.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Still 2-2 after the foul ball. Vargas over at second, one down. Hit on the ground to short. Fires to first in time.
Batting fifth, left fielder, Andrew Benintendi.
Fouled off. He was late. Man on second, 2 down. Swing and a miss. And it's 0-2. In the air, left field. Base hit. In comes the run from second, and they lead by 2.
Comes through with the RBI. Really not a pitch you want to swing at if you don't have to, because it's almost impossible to hit anything that far inside with any type of authority. That one tied him up, but still able to guide it into the outfield somehow.
Braden Montgomery, the next to hit. On the inside corner for a strike. Foul ball there. Good eye in that spot. almost got him.
Straighten him up a little bit.
On the ground to third, Paredes. Play made, that ends the inning. They put 2 on the board with a couple of hits, no errors, and 1 left. We head to the second on the south side. It's the White Sox 2 and the Astros nothing. Here on the south side, so here's the Astros cleanup hitter, Jose Altuve.
Come on, Sean. Aye.
Fastball for a strike. Spoils a 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. And that'll bring the tying run to the plate.
He was all over that one. Got the top of the ball a little bit, but not much. That was hit pretty hard through the infield, so I think he'll be happy with that swing. Definitely generated some good bat speed.
Fastball is outside. Now a quick throw to first. Altuve back safely. And that one fouled off. The 1-1.
That's ball 2.
Just missed. And ball 4, 2 aboard.
Not the start to this inning he was hoping for on the mound. Now he's going to have to really dial it up against the bottom part of this lineup to get out of this jam.
And now it's Christian Walker. Fastball for a strike at 95. First and second, no outs. Here at the top of the second. Just missed. Comes up empty. That's strike 2. Swings and misses. Struck him out. And that is a big first out. There's a strike. Altuve, the lead runner out at second. Wade over at first with 1 away.
Ball, that's out.
1-1 now. Fouled off down the right side. Here's a swing and a drive left field, and he knew it. A 3-run homer, and the Astros jump in front. It's 3-2.
That's a fun way to take the lead. Just hit one out of the park. He's so good at getting his arms extended, and that's exactly what he did right there. He'll typically want to pull a pitch in that part of the plate, but he doesn't allow his wrists to roll over, stays through the ball, gets the loft, and gets the home run.
1 down. Here's the center fielder. Check swing, tried to hold up. Now an appeal to third. Didn't go. And a 1-1.
Ball, that pitch is out.
Right through there for a strike. Battling here as he fouls it away. Here's a 2-2. And there's a ball. Cuts on it and misses. That's a strikeout. And that's 4 strikeouts.
Well, Boog, I'll tell you, when he goes to look at the video of that pitch, he's going to want to punch himself. That slider had hit me written all over it, and clearly he just got a little too excited and was out in front. Tell you what, when you get a pitch like that, you cannot miss it. Those have a chance to go a long way.
Two down, nobody on.
0-1.
Late on that fastball.
Man, he was really tardy on that fastball. Great job of setting him up by throwing the curveball. Add some velocity to it on the next pitch. Can't catch up.
And that skips into dirt. Into center. Peters. Long run on his horse. He won't get there. That should be extra bases. And he starts his afternoon off right with a double.
Well, a swing like that can help you come out of this struggle. We saw the numbers coming into the ball game, but all he's trying to do at this point is help his team win.
And stepping in for the Astros, Jeremy Pena. He was a strikeout victim his first time. That's in there. 0-1. Man at second.
Ball, that's just out.
That's in there at the knees, and it's strike 2. Stays alive. Runner at second, 2 down. Fouls it off, still 1-2. Got him swinging for the strikeout. They limit the damage here. Houston brings in 3 on this homer. It's now a 3-2 ball game. You're dialed into the show. Back at right field, bottom half of inning number 2, Tristan Peters steps to the plate for the White Sox.
Hey.
And that's through there for a strike. And the count is 0-2.
Quickly down 0-2 in the count. I think you got to choke up a little bit, spread out the feet. You don't know what the velocity or the location of this next pitch is going to be.
This one high in the air to left center. He's got it. And there's one away.
Batting 8th, second baseman, Chase Mydroff.
And foul ball. You won.
Ball inside.
That one fouled off.
Really great change of speeds. He goes off the off speed to the fastball, and the hitter doesn't know what's coming next.
The 1-2. Hard ground ball, base knock. And the tying run is on base.
Everyone's trying to elevate the ball in today's game, but if you can hit a ball that hard on the ground, it's going to find some holes.
So digging in, Edgar Caro. Late swing, foul to the left. And now the 0-1. This one chopped on the ground, but foul. Goes down looking.
Well, he went up there trying to be aggressive, that's for sure, hacking at those first 2 pitches, but clearly that last one fooled him. He could have been sitting on something else entirely, but you want to be able to adjust on 0-2 and at least get a swing off when it's in the zone. Maybe choke up, maybe spread out your stance a little bit. You got to give the guy credit on the mound, though. He went right after him.
Hey.
Here's your 1.
No, he's really working him away this at bat. Sometimes take a little bit off velocity. Try to get a rollover, something on the ground. Stay away from that big hole on the right side of the infield.
Here's a 1-1.
That's ball 2.
Out towards right center field on his way over. And that'll do it. So 1 hit is all they get. We head on down to the top of the 3rd. It's the Astros 3 and the White Sox 2. On to the third inning. Now here's the Astros designated hitter, Yordan Alvarez. This guy makes great contact. One of the best in the game at putting bat on ball.
He's got such quick hands, and he's gaining pitch recognition. That keeps him square to the plate. There's a good chance that his bat stays in the zone a long time, and that produces solid contact consistently.
The 0-1. And that drops in for a strike.
Quickly into an 0-2 count. Both pitches were down in the zone. I think you set your sights a little bit higher because you'll have a tendency to chase if you look down in that area.
And Yordan is grounded by the K.
Oh, you know that's got to be very frustrating for this guy. He knows the strike zone extremely well. And you know what? Good hitters are not going to compromise. He'll take that punch out, but ultimately stick with his plan and have more success than anything else.
The 0-1 right through there for a strike.
All right, now he may have not liked either of those first two pitches or agreed with the umpire's calls, but at this point, he's going to have to bear down and be ready to hit anything close to the zone.
Here's the 0-2. Fouls it back with 2 strikes. Oh, and 2 now. On the ground to the left. Zips it across. First 2 batters retired here in the top of the third.
Up next for the Astros, second baseman, Jose Altuve.
2 outs, base is empty. Here's the former MVP, Jose Altuve. 1 for 1 with a single and a run scored so far.
Ball 1.
Two down, nobody on. And a big swing and a miss. That one missing
that's
inside. This one in the air. And that is that. Nothing doing there for Houston, but they're up 3-2. Back here on the south side, set for the bottom of the third, Munetaka Murakami steps to the plate for the White Sox. And the 1-0. That clips the corner. Fouls that off to the left, and we'll do it again. The 1-2. Inside, almost got him.
No, inside.
That one misses, so a leadoff walk.
His ability to draw walks has been something that's been part of his career since day one.
That's a ball.
The 1-0. Swing and a foul out of play. Murakami gets his lead at first with nobody out. Chopper right side, and it goes just foul.
Really going after him here. All fastballs to get ahead in the count.
That missed by a lot, and it's 2-2. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. The 2-2 now. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
Came inside with that two-strike fastball nicely and just bunched him up on the inside part of the plate. Couldn't get around on it and catch it out front. Many times if you do, it's a foul ball. And you know, a lot of pitchers, they really don't like working inside with two strikes because they do not want to hit that batter. And when they've got him up against the ropes, got to figure out a way to put him away. Did a nice job right there.
Digging in, Colson Montgomery. Oh, 1 now. Right through there for a strike. Man at first, one away. That one almost got him. The 1-2. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. Line out towards center, and he makes the catch.
Man, that's one of those at bats where you have to remind yourself it's about the process. He did everything right there, nothing to show for it, but in your mind you have to convince yourself that it was a very good at bat.
That clips the zone. Strike one.
Ball one. That's a ball.
Inside, just missed.
He's just missing with some pitches that, I mean, they're not strikes, and that's what you think, oh, good pitch is a strike. But so many times pitchers are trying to tease the zone, and the last two pitches that he's thrown, good pitches, but even better takes.
That one's in there. Full count now. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout. 3 innings complete. It's the Astros 3 and the White Sox 2. On to the fourth, and stepping in for the Astros, Lamont Wade Jr. Check swing, but he went too far. That's strike one. Fastball for a strike. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. The 0-2. And that's outside.
Ball.
Here we go, Sean.
Foul ball left side. He'll see another.
Hey, Sean, let's do it.
Fights it off. He'll see another. Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. That's down
Ball
and
three.
in.
Let's go, Sox. Come on, Sox. You can do it.
Got him swinging for the strikeout. He battled for a long time, but it finishes with a strikeout. You can't be mad at yourself after an at-bat like that one.
Ball. Down.
The 1-0.
Well, he looks more focused at the plate and working the count after that first at-bat strikeout.
Line drive, base hit down the line.
That play looks routine defensively, but with all of the little nooks, it can get real tricky down in the corner. Kept it to a long single. Nice defensive play.
So a man aboard. At the plate is the Astros catcher, Yainer Diaz. Fought off foul. And that's in for a strike. And it's 0-2. Action in the pen down there. Chris Murphy, the left-handed reliever, appears to be getting loose. Hicks getting cranked up as well. In the dirt. Snaps it to first and barely back in on a dive. One, two now. Fouled off the plate. They'll do it again. One and two here.
This guy's a fun guy to watch taking at bat. He just battles up there. He doesn't take a pitch off at all. Makes it so difficult on the pitchers out there. You can tell they get frustrated with how long it takes to put him away.
Ground ball could be two. Vargas to second, and that's two. One hit in the inning, but no one left. And midway in the fourth, it's the Astros 3 and the White Sox 2. Here on the south side, bottom four, Braden Montgomery steps to the plate for the White Sox.
24.
foul ball.
You know, these White Sox showing great discipline at the plate, and patience definitely seems to be the name of their game in this one. They're doing a good job of working the pitch count, and they've been able to push a couple of runs across to score as well.
That one lifted to left, and a quick out, number one.
You know, sometimes it just takes getting to the bullpen in order to be able to score runs, and that might be the case today.
That's in there at the knees for a strike. The Astros leading by a run. We're here in the bottom of the fourth. Left field. Wade makes his way towards it. And there's two down. And here's a look at how he's using his pitches in this one.
Second baseman, Chase Mydroff.
Chase Mydroff digs in now. 1 for 1 with a single so far.
Hey.
That's too low. And that's ball one. The 1-1 is fouled off.
The guy at the plate could recognize slider out of the hand. Didn't stay in the tunnel very long in terms of depth and perception. He knew right away it was an off-speed pitch.
Just misses with that one. Inside, and that's ball 4.
One of the things about that two-out walk, the base runner over at first base is going to have a very aggressive secondary lead. So a ball down the line or into the gap will produce a two-out RBI, and those are the best. That is, if you are the offensive side of it.
Just missed. And the 1-0. Misses again, 5 in a row. Mydroff off of first with 2 away. Can't find it here. That's 6 straight balls. Sam Antonacci in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. Here's a 3-0. That's too high, and it's ball 4. Another walk.
He did not take the bat off his shoulder the entire at bat.
Back to the top of the White Sox lineup. Sam Antonacci will hit next. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter. Two on, 2 outs. And that one fouled off.
So now it's all about protect mode. Try to shorten up. Try to track the ball. Block it if you have to, as far as just a late swing that maybe you're not sure about. But some way, somehow, climb back into this at bat through the count.
And a foul ball. He stays alive. Right side, Altuve. And that will end the inning. White Sox strand a couple. They trail it 3-2. We go to the top of the 5th, and stepping in for the Astros, number 28. Fouled off left side. And the 0-2. Goes down swinging for the strikeout. Strikeout number 8.
Right fielder, Cam Smith.
And here's a look at how he's using his pitches in this one.
Ball.
Pop foul out of play off to the right. That one misses.
That ball went out.
And a count 2-1.
Looks like he's being a little cautious with him in this at bat after doubling the first time up. Doesn't want to make another mistake.
Swings and blasts one deep to left center. This one could be trouble. Around first, heading for 2. And he's got his second double of the game.
2 hits for him in this one, both for extra bases. Got to feel good about that. Loud contact leads to the double. I mean, you could tell it had extra bases written all over it as it jumped off of his stick.
Now the White Sox manager is out of the dugout and will make a move to the pen. Sean Burke done for the afternoon. And it wasn't his best start, but he kept them in it to this point and will come back with a new arm.
Now pitching for the
New
White
pitcher
Sox.
for the White Sox,
Number
Chris Murphy.
38.
And that's a big potential run out there at second as he comes in trying to keep the deficit where it is. For the infielders, they got to be thinking about keeping the ball from getting by them into the outfield any way they can.
So the Houston lineup turns over. Here's the shortstop at the plate, Jeremy Pena, who's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. High fly ball lifted in the air right field. Montgomery takes it in for the out. 2 down.
Up next for the Astros, the designated hitter, Jordan Alvarez.
Nope. That's inside.
Line, and that's a base hit. Rounds third, headed for the plate. In comes the run from second. Throw to second, not in time. He's there easily.
Just so sound in his mechanics. Hits against a firm front side, and the hands just continue to carry through the middle of the field.
So, runner at second, 2 down. Isaac Paredes up next for the Astros.
Inside, ball 1.
Well, that pitch not even close. A 2-0 count now. He can't be over aggressive. He's got to make sure that pitch is right on a tee for him.
There's the strike.
In today's game, not that many fastball counts, but hitters still in the back of their minds, they're looking for one. 2-0 changeup call right there. Excellent pitch selection to go with.
Man on second, 2 down. And a foul ball. That's to third. And that goes foul.
Just trying to protect, keep the at-bat alive. Man at second.
Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2. Just misses the mark outside the zone. Jose Altuve up next for the Astros. Payoff pitch. Set down on strikes. Inning over, and it could have been worse. Astros pick up a run on the RBI double. It's now 4-2. Back at right field, we head to the bottom of the fifth. Munetaka Murakami steps to the plate for the White Sox.
You know, these White Sox, digging into their numbers, have to be happy with the swings they're taking. They've hit 7 line drives already, and even though some of them have been for outs, there's nothing wrong with delivering consistent, hard contact. That's almost always going to lead to positive results.
That one fouled off. The 1-1. Yeah, there's the strike. The 1-2. Caught him looking for the K.
Well executed pitch on the outside part of the plate.
Third baseman, Miguel Vargas.
Ball, that's low.
The 1-0. In the air, left side. Wait, going back on this one. Pulls it down, and he makes the catch. And there's 2 down.
Just pulled off of it a little bit right there. That front shoulder coming open instead of staying closed. If he does that, he's going to be able to go up the middle the other way with some authority instead of a fly out to left.
Colson Montgomery steps to the plate for the White Sox.
Off the plate, ball 1. Ball.
2 down, nobody on. Last half of inning number 5. Oh, great stop. Over to first. In the dirt, he picks it. And that's a great play.
Pure athleticism on that one. In the air, legs split a bit, and fires across the diamond. He's going to get a lot of high fives in the dugout.
Welcome back. It's been a great game, so let's take another look at the most important moment so far.
For the
New
White
arm
Sox.
out of the bullpen,
Number
Jordan Hicks.
44.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
And that misses. And it's 1-0.
You have to be creative pitching against bad ball hitters. You got to add some velocity, subtract at times. Just avoiding the heart of the plate isn't always going to be enough. Guys like this can hurt you with pitches you wouldn't expect them to swing at. Swing and a miss, and he got him to chase.
Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. The 1-2. This to third. Vargas throws across the diamond, and that's one out as they get the leadoff hitter in the sixth.
Left fielder, Lamont Wade Jr.
Here's Lamont Wade Jr. He is struck out, and he is walked.
Hey!
Hit in the air, left field. And there's two away.
Up next for the Astros, first baseman, Christian Walker.
Hey!
Out towards right center field. It falls in, and that's a base hit. So he gets on base and keeps it going.
Up next for the Astros, catcher, Yainer Diaz.
And now the catcher comes up to him, Yainer Diaz. And he had a big swing of the bat early on in the ball game.
Yep, a 3-run rocket back in the second. Even though it was early, a big homer like that can be tough to come back from when you're on the other end of that thing. I mean, it's tough. Sets up an uphill battle the rest of the way.
Come on, Jordan.
That one fouled hard the other way. Walker off of first with two away. Left field, way back there. That one carrying. And it's out of here. Into the home bullpen for a homer. Another homer. His second home run of the game. And they add on. He absolutely feasts on right-handed pitching and devours that one for a homer.
And you can see that's what he expects of himself at bat after at bat. He's that confident. A surprise performance here. You don't expect this kind of power from him, but he's proven everyone wrong with a multi-home run game.
Just missed.
Struggled a little bit in this one. Couple of strikeouts earlier, but doing a much better job in this at bat to get ahead and find a good hitter's count at 2-0.
Two down, nobody on. Swinging a grounder foul first base side. Next one is off the plate. Ball 3.
Just doesn't seem to want to throw him a fastball.
Draws the walk there.
Well, that's a really good take right there, and that's just mentally prepared, knowing that if it's not on a tee, you're going to take that pitch because you still have one more strike to work with. Not easy to lay off, but he did an excellent job in that plate appearance.
Smith stands in here, leaves that one off the inside. Liner snagged at first. Two-run shot for the Astros this inning. Now a 6-2 ball game.
Now pitching for Houston.
Back now for the bottom of the sixth, and there's a new pitcher on the mound, Josh Hader.
Oh, he's having an excellent season so far. ERA is under 2. A lot of flexibility coming out of the bullpen.
And leading off for the White Sox, left fielder, Andrew Benintendi.
Slider misses outside.
2. Come on, Andrew.
2-0. High fly ball out towards left center. Takes it in for the out.
Now batting, right fielder, number 24.
Nope.
The 1-1. And he swings through that one.
Didn't recognize off speed. Thought it was fastball. A little bit out in front.
And a 1-2. On the ground. Pena. And they got him.
Come on now, kid.
Up next for the White Sox, center fielder, Tristan.
2 down, bases empty.
Peters.
Tristan Peters steps to the plate for the White Sox.
Inside ball. Ball, that's in.
And there's a strike on the outside corner.
Even with really good velocity, two-seam fastball up in the zone to a left-handed hitter. Even though that velocity is good, you see it really well, and it can be a dangerous pitch.
That clips the corner.
That's
3-2 now.
ball 3.
Drilled in the air, high and deep right field. Ranging back, feeling for the wall as he makes the catch. Offense held in check there. 7th inning coming up. It's the Astros 6 and the White Sox 2. Back here on the south side, here's the Astros leadoff man, Jeremy Pena. That's in for a strike, a slider. Gets the outside corner with that one. Foul ball, it stays 0-2. Got him. One gone here.
Third time he struck out in this one, and definitely an individual performance you want to flush. He just hasn't looked very comfortable up there. Just one of those days. But when you're still winning the ball game, at least you can focus on doing your part to maintain that lead and getting that W.
That's a ball.
What a stop. Throw to first. It's there, and that's a great play.
Up next for the Astros, third baseman, Isaac Paredes.
Now the White Sox manager is out of the dugout and will make a move to the pen. Jordan Hicks is done. We'll be back in a minute with a new arm on the mound.
Now pitching for the
White Sox going with a new arm,
Number
Brian
60.
Hudson.
Should be a good first matchup for him here. He's been doing a great job against right-handed bats so far this season. They've had a lot of trouble squaring him up.
Two outs, base is empty. Isaac Paredes up next for the Astros. 0 for 3 with 2 strikeouts and a ground out. Jackknifes out of the way. In the air, out towards right center. And that is that. 1, 2, 3 go the Astros. They lead it 6-2. Here on the south side, set for the last half of the 7th, Chase Mydroff steps to the plate for the White Sox.
Hey!
Oh, and 2 now as he swings through it.
Sold it really well with the arm speed. Swung underneath it, so a changeup that stayed a little bit more on plane than what he was anticipating.
And a ball and 2 strikes. In the air to left center. On the move to the alley. Pulls it down and he makes the catch. And there's 1 down.
Up next for the White Sox, catcher Edgar Arrow.
Just missed.
Here we go, Edgar.
The lefty, the 1-0.
Nope, that's off the plate. Ball 2.
Swing and a miss as he was out front. Swings through the fastball up in the zone. Runs it up to 96 to record the punch out.
Well, that's the kind of call on a strikeout that just drives you crazy, man. As, you know, an opposite side hitter, you see that pitch coming in from that arm angle. You can tell just how far it is away, and you give up on the pitch. Well, that was clearly away as it finished off the plate, and, man, that's got to be frustrating.
Manager out of the dugout, and he's going to make a change. Josh Hader will depart, and as he heads off, we'll step aside for a minute. Back with the new pitcher after this break.
Now pitching for
The
Houston,
Astros turn
number
to a new arm on the
65,
mound, Angel de los Santos.
He's having a ton of success facing left-handed hitters this season, so this seems like a smart move to turn to him with a lefty at the plate.
Back to the top of the order now, and now the DH, Sam Antonacci.
Ball 1.
Two down, nobody on. Here at the bottom of the 7th. That one a little bit high, and the count now 2-0. Catcher challenge. We'll take another look. And it's a called strike after the review. So they've still got both their challenges. Lace down the line. This looks like extra bases. Now he'll turn for second. And he greets the new arm from the bullpen with a double.
Up next for the White
Got a
Sox,
fastball, middle of the plate,
first
jumped all
baseman,
over it.
through the
Absolutely
top
smoked that ball.
misses, and that is ball one. Man on second, 2 down.
No need to go right at this guy. First base is open. He can hurt you, so make him expand his zone. If he doesn't, give him a walk.
Tap foul at the plate. Man at second. And that gets the top of the zone for a strike. Drilled out towards left center field. That's well struck. Carrying well. Out of here. He muscles that one out the opposite way. And they cut into the lead. It's 6-4. This crowd has really come alive. This place is loud.
Oh, that one got in the jet stream on a line drive. We saw the numbers on the backs of the jerseys of the outfielders, which is usually bad news, and all of a sudden they're back in this ball game.
So 2 down, stepping in, Miguel Vargas. At 96, that pitch is in for a strike. Swing and a miss as he was late.
He finds himself in a tough situation early. Just got to try to simplify it. Take a knock the other way if you can.
2 down, nobody on.
I don't think he was trying to miss by that much in an 0-2 count. Just tried to overthrow that pitch.
And they'll do it again.
Ball, that's high.
Stays alive. Way inside, gets out of the way.
Wow, this guy's really battling up there as if his run is the game-winning run. I love his tenacity.
Fouls it back with 2 strikes. Payoff pitch. Got him looking. He didn't make it easy for him on the mound, but they still get the strikeout. But the White Sox with a 2-run homer. It's now a 6-4 ball game. Back at right field. So here's the Astros cleanup hitter, Jose Altuve.
Ball one.
The lefty ready, and a 1-1.
That's in. Ball 2.
Good job to fight that one off. Misses off the plate. And now it's 3-2. Payoff pitch. Fly ball down the line, and it lands foul. So we reset, and we'll do it again. Battling here as he fouls it away. Fouled off, and they'll do it again. That one misses, so a leadoff walk.
Well, that's a nice job of grinding out that at bat. Saw a lot of pitches and ends up drawing the walk. Very gritty.
Ball.
Runner on the go. Foul ball there. The 1-1. And there's a foul ball.
These first two hitters really making him work out there. Already 14 pitches this inning.
Altuve on at first. Nobody out. Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Two down. That one just misses. Ball 4, and after that long battle, he's aboard representing the tying run. Manager out of the dugout now, and it looks like we'll see a change on the mound. Brian Hudson departs. 2-run ball game as he heads for the dugout, and we'll be back with a new pitcher.
Now pitching for the
New
White
pitcher
Sox.
for the White Sox,
Number
Grant
31.
Taylor.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
Big spot late in this one, and here's Christian Walker. Close one, doesn't get the call. Ball 1.
Good spot there, but didn't get the strike at the knees, and doesn't seem too convinced by the call out there on the mound as he tries to get a better sense of the umpire strike zone. Tough spot right here. A couple runners on. 2-ball count. You can't nibble, but you have to execute and finish your pitch. If you leave something out over the plate, it's going to bring in some runs.
The Astros trying to break this one open, and we're in the top of the 8th. Fouled off left side. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Two on the way. Gets a piece and stays alive. Comes a 2-2. And there's a fly ball deep right field. And it bangs off the wall. Runner from second scores as they add on. It's an RBI single, and they take a 3-run lead.
Big at bat to pad their lead up to 3. He put a great swing on that ball. Took the barrel right to it. Nice extension as well. 105 exit velocity. That tells you everything you need to know about that swing.
And here's the catcher, Yainer Diaz, looking for his 3rd home run of the game.
Yeah, he blasted his 2nd of the game in the 6th inning. This guy looks like he's playing on beginner mode in this one.
Beginner mode is where it's at, Chris.
Well, this is a critical spot for both the pitcher and the hitter. You can learn a lot about a guy by how he handles these pressure situations.
Turned on, but foul wide of third. Here's a 1-1. That one at triple digits. Movement for the White Sox in their bullpen. Trevor Richards, the veteran right-hander, appears to be loosening up. Runners on the corners, no outs. In the dirt, kicks away from the catcher. Nothing happening on the bases, though. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. So he needed a strikeout there, and he got it. And now we'll see how they play it defensively.
Yeah, now they can move the middle infielders back a little bit, get into double play depth, and look for a ground ball and roll it up, get a big double play, get out of this inning. I tell you what, that was a big strikeout in a spot where they really needed one.
Taylor, he's kind of a prototypical bullpen arm in today's game. Electric stuff that results in a ton of strikeouts. In a tough spot like this, that is a big time benefit. 2 on, 1 out. Swing and a ground ball, and that's just foul.
As a hitter, when a guy like this comes into the game, you feel like he's standing on top of you, and it's just attack mode coming right at you, expecting to get a swing and miss. Could use a ground ball here. Something in the infield. Runner at first base. Get 2. Get out of this.
On the ground to the left. And it stays fair. 1 run is in. Pulls into second. That's an RBI double.
Puts a run on the board and picks up an RBI. Really good swing right there. He got a pitch that he knew he could handle. Allowed himself to stay back just a tad bit longer, and he hit the ball on the screws.
So 2 in scoring position with 1 out. Cam Smith up next for the Astros. The 1-0. And a strike right through there. That one at triple digits. The 1-1 is fouled off.
That was absolute gas. Triple digits on the gun. It's just a different experience as a hitter watching that go by.
Next offering is downstairs. And that'll load the bases.
Up next for the Astros, shortstop Jeremy Pena.
Right through there for a strike.
There was a high velocity fastball in the zone. I think a little frustration from walking the previous hitter. He's got good stuff. Pitch inside the zone and trust it.
Here comes the 0-1. On the ground to third, and foul ball. fights it off. He'll see another. Outside low. It's 2-2. One out. Base is full. He goes down looking.
Up next for the Astros, the designated hitter, Jordan Alvarez.
And here comes Jordan Alvarez for a critical at bat. Inside corner at the knees. That's a strike. Good fastball. So they're all loaded up with 2 outs.
That's outside.
Look, in situations like these, the air can get really thin up there at the plate. Got to find a way to breathe and slow everything down.
All loaded up. Dangerous hitter at the plate. Smacked into the gap. This could clear the bases. One run across. Another comes in to score to second, but way too late. Safe there. In to score from first. It's 11-4.
These hitters today are so great with handling velocity. They're seeing high speeds day after day, and a nice job of turning that one around.
Here comes the skipper out of the dugout, and he's ready to make the move. Grant Taylor gives way, and he's responsible for the runner on second, so the book isn't closed on him yet. We'll be right back.
Now pitching for the
White Sox going with a new arm, Trevor Richards.
Well, I got to think he probably has a little extra in the tank facing his former team, and there's not a player in the league that doesn't get a little extra motivation when he plays against his old squad.
And first offering is fouled off. Chop to third. Gets it to first. And they're happy to just get off the field after that frame. So 5 runs in the inning as they bat around. Last half of the 8th coming up. It's the Astros 11 and the White Sox 4. Back here on the south side. On to the bottom of the 8th. Colson Montgomery steps to the plate for the White Sox. Fastball for a strike.
Big at bat right here. He did the team thing, took until he got a strike. Now he's got to go to work, shorten up that swing a little bit, do whatever it takes to get on base.
Swing and a miss. And a count 1-2. Got him swinging. He chased the changeup. One gone to the bottom of the 8th.
Got him out on the front foot. Couldn't keep the hands back long enough and played right into the hands of the pitcher.
In the air to left center. He makes the grab, and there's 2 away.
Now batting, right fielder.
Here comes the manager out of the dugout, and he'll make a move for the bullpen. Angel De Los Santos won't go any further, and as he heads for the dugout, we'll take a quick break. New arm on the mound when we get back.
Now pitching for Houston.
Bennett Sousa
Number
comes on now.
62.
He
Bennett
pitched yesterday, and we'll see him once again. So up next for Chicago, Braden Montgomery. 0 for 3 in this one.
Ball down.
Two down, nobody on. Here, the bottom half of the 8th inning.
Ball, that's out. Hey.
Two down, nobody on. Fouls one off. 2-2. Now this is in the air down the line. Smith on the move. Can't get there. This one lands foul. The 2-2. And that's the inning. Chi Sox held in check here. They'll need to pick it up. It's 11-4. Here on the south side, they put themselves out in front with a nice display at the plate. Take a look at the spray chart for where their hits have landed.
And they've really been peppering left field, as you can see from the graphic right here. Might be time for the defense to slide a bit towards that side.
That one finds the zone. Strike one. Activity in the bullpen. Sean Newcomb getting ready to go.
Ball, that pitch is out. Ball 2.
And it remains 2-2. Got him swinging for the K. And a strikeout for the first out here in the ninth.
Left fielder, Lamont Ray Jr.
Inside, ball 1.
The Astros up big in this one here at the top of the ninth. The 1-1. Swing and a miss. There's the changeup.
That's a ball.
Here we go, Trevor.
Pitch is in the dirt. Full count now.
Come on, Trevor.
strike three, and that's 2 in a row.
He had him out in front, which isn't easy to do against a hitter like this, known for using the entire field. Just couldn't sit back long enough on that one.
Christian Walker up next for the Astros. Swings through that.
Sometimes a hitter will go up there and guess, and it's not just pulling something out of the sky, but expecting because of tendencies a certain pitch in a certain location. He just guessed wrong.
On the ground out to short. Dives, but it kicks off his glove. And he'll just eat it, so that's an infield knock.
Up next for the Astros, catcher Diner Diaz.
First pitch doesn't find the zone. And that is out of play. Walker leads off first with 2 down to the inning. Next offering is fouled back. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Chased the fastball up the ladder for strike 3. One left for Houston. They lead it, though, 11-4. Here on the south side, all set for the bottom of the ninth. Tristan Peters steps to the plate for the White Sox. And first offering is fouled off. Foul ball.
Come on, Tristan.
Fouls that off to the left, and we'll do it again. The 0-2.
Nope. Outside.
Here we go, Tristan.
Got him swinging.
Bogey just ran out of patience there. He took a couple of pitches to even that count up at 2 balls and 2 strikes, but that time chased outside the zone.
Ball 1.
Now one
Ball
missed.
2. Yeah.
And now 2-2.
Probably the best one we have seen. Throwing it where he wanted to, have a nice tight spin to it, and a teaser just off the edge of the plate.
Liner caught it second.
That swing right there tells me he's seeing the ball pretty well. I know it didn't produce a hit, but he made solid contact, and that's all you're looking to do anytime you're at the plate.
So it's their last chance in this one. The switch hitting catcher will come up to hit. Edgar Caro, a walk and a pair of strikeouts.
Nope.
The White Sox with a lot of ground to make up here in the last half of inning number 9.
No, that's foul. That ball went out.
That's ripped to right down the line. He pulls it down. Ball game. And the Astros slug their way to a win in this one.
Well, with this 6th win in a row, all of a sudden, you start to look around up and down the lineup, to your left, to your right as a player, and you say, you know what, we're good. We may have had some tough times earlier on, but this is a good team, and you start to expect this kind of play out of yourselves. We'll see if this translates into a longer winning streak than it is right now.
Final score in this one, 11-4. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show,